Now? Yeah. All right. Hello, CVU. My name is Peter Booth, and I am CVU's RISE coordinator. I'm going to talk for a couple seconds here to give people time to get their cameras up, their TVs, their what do they call it? Projector. Get their projectors loaded up and volume up on the computer, et cetera, et cetera. I am here today to talk about RISE 2025. For 3/4 of you, 10th, 11th, 12th graders, most of you folks already know about RISE, know what some of the choices are and decision points you have to think about. And for 9th graders, this will be new for you, so you want to definitely pay attention. So everyone listen up. I also have information here about independent learning experiences, which a couple students have already asked me about, so we'll have information on that, on some due dates on that as well. So listen up. Everyone, take a minute. Tap the kid to your left. Tap that kid in the shoulder. Say, hey, put your phone away. We got to listen up for a second. Okay, so what is RISE? So RISE stands for Reflective, Interest-Based Student Experiences. And what that means is that the CVU teachers have put together what they hope are courses of study that you will be interested in. And just about all of these course offerings are different than a more typical high school class of math or science. There's no Algebra 2 offering during RISE, much to my dismay. So teachers have worked to try to create courses that will be interesting to folks outside of the normal student coursework. So Adam Bunting, our current superintendent and our former principal, once said this about RISE, that RISE is a boxed, protected time for students to separate themselves from the constant drive to meet bars and react to external forces, and instead to be able to explore identity, direction, connection, and proficiency. We're asking students to make decisions about how they use their time without the pressure of college applications. So for a lot of us, a lot of students at CVU, the school experience is largely sort of building your resume for that college application, and RISE is a time when CVU asks you to pause on that and change your energy and turn your energy towards yourself more and what things you're naturally sort of intrinsically interested in. So what does interest-based mean exactly? Teachers have made courses they hope you'll be interested in. Some ran last year, and there are some that are new this year. Every year, teachers think about what they did last year. Was it enjoyable? Did kids like it? Did I enjoy it? Was it manageable? And then they either reoffer it or in some cases create a new offering. So there'll be some courses that upperclassmen you'll recognize from last year, and there are other courses that are brand new this year. So everyone's going to want to look at the different offerings. There's a wide range of offerings. Here are some of the offerings for this year. Some are old and some are new this year. So as you can see, there's a whole range of things from outdoor activities with lots of physical engagement of hiking in the Northeast, and then fashion upcycling, which is more fashion design focused, and baking. Red Cross lifeguarding is an opportunity to get your lifeguarding certification. Intro to philosophy. So just lots of different types of learning that teachers have put together for students. So the question now, and what today is about, is me, on behalf of the CVU teachers, asking you, how did they do? You're in charge. What do you want to learn about? Let the teachers know. So in a minute, in your email, you're going to receive a survey, which I have on my second computer here. I'm going to send you in just a minute. Going to send you a survey asking you for feedback on the courses teachers have put together. Really important. If you've only been kind of listening so far, really listen here. The survey you're about to get, it is not you signing up for courses. It is you telling teachers, here are courses that I'm interested in, so teachers know if there's enough students interested in the courses they put together. So this is not you signing up. It's you giving feedback to teachers on the sessions that they've developed. So a couple more things. Independent learning experiences. If If you have something that you are passionate about that you don't think is going to be in one of the RISE sessions and you want to pursue it individually, an independent learning experience, or ILE, is an opportunity to do that. It's open to only 10th through 12th graders. 9th graders, you need to go through one round of teacher-led RISE sessions, and then next year you'll be eligible to create your own ILE. It meets a graduation requirement. There's a new graduation requirement passed by the school board last year that every student at CVU engage in some type of self-directed learning. And RISE ILEs are one way to do that. You can also do it through Nexus. There are some classes that offer independent project-based learning. So there's other ways to do it, but this is one of the ways to meet that school board graduation requirement. Really important for ILEs is that executive function is critical. And I'm going to tell you in a few minutes some marks that you need to hit. And if you don't hit those marks, you miss those deadlines, you won't be eligible to do an independent learning experience. So when you get those emails, you need to check your email, you need to read your email, you need to respond to things in a timely fashion. The other opportunity during RISE is dual enrollment. And that is an opportunity for 11th and 12th graders to pursue a college course at CCV or UVM or St. Mike's, one of our surrounding colleges, to take a college class, and you can both get RISE credit for that, and you can also get college credit for that for when you go to college if it transfers to the college that you're applying to. So next steps, in just a minute. You're going to fill out a survey, which you'll get in the mail from me, email just a minute from me. Really important, not really important, but kind of important. The order of the survey questions is randomized. So if you open your survey and the kid next to you opens their survey, those two surveys have the same questions, but they're in a different order, so it might look like you're filling out different surveys. You're not. They're all the same surveys with the same questions, just the order is changed. Watch your email for information on the ILE, the Independent Learning Experience option. The first deadline, which is this is in the email, the first due date is Friday, January 3rd at 3:30 p.m. So if you want to pursue an ILE, you're going to get an email today, and in that email there's a link to fill out a form, and that form has to be in by Friday, January 3rd at 3:30 p.m. At 3:31 p.m., that survey closes, and if you haven't gotten your form in by then, the ILE option is off the table for you. And then if you're interested in the dual enrollment piece, that's run through the Direction Center, so talk to your school counselor about the dual enrollment possibility. If you have questions, talk to your advisor. Advisors are all running RISE sessions, so they all have information on what RISE sessions are out there. Talk to kids in your advisory. If there's a session you're interested in, talk to kids around you about what they did last year and whether they enjoyed it or not. You have questions that can't be answered by your advisor or peers, you can email the CVU RISE team at that email address right there on the screen, cvurise@cvsdvt.org, or you can always swing by room 20 and look for me, Peter Booth, and I will be happy to answer any questions you have. I believe that is it. That's it. Great. Survey. I'm going to turn my second computer in just a minute and send the survey to you all. Thank you very much. Have an amazing advisory. Peace out.